Hello valued viewers, I hope you're doing wonderfully well. Today I'm going to try to service two of your viewer requests. The first request is, can we take US assets, particularly the AGM-158C LRASM, the new US Navy stealth anti-shipping missile, and fire it against themselves, a US carrier strike group? A bit weird, I know, but my understanding is the reason you want this is because we fired LRASMs against the Russians, against the Chinese, against the British, and against the French. The results were, if I remember, the British cannot shoot it down, the French cannot shoot it down, the Chinese can shoot at it but cannot shoot it down, the Russians, for reasons no one knows, can shoot at it and can shoot it down. So what can the US do? Well, today I guess we're going to find out. Disclaimer at this point, don't take the results too seriously. The reflectivity or detectability of the LRASM is a secret. No one in the public sphere knows it. So this is all our best guess. And the second request is, can we make a chameleon plane livery or paint job that blends into the surroundings in any environment? And so we'll look at that too. And to put those two requests in action, this is the best I can do. What we've got here is a 2020's carrier strike group here, 350 miles away from an island, in this case Guam. They are going to get attacked by an American aggressor squadron featuring a B-21 radar 6th gen stealth bomber, escorted by 5th gen F-22 Raptors. This should serve your requests. So, as for the scenario details, as we said, we've got a modern carrier strike group here. It has 6 escort Arleigh Burke Flight 3s in a Jeffrey pinched front formation, 20 miles by 20 mile box. Aboard her are a squadron of F-35Cs. They will only scramble to attack us once or if we get spotted. And today is all about penetration, stealth penetration, trying not to be spotted. The F-35s will of course be our usual ace skill level, and they'll have 4 AIM-120D3s and some modern sidewinders. Also, defending her, because in our really stupid, but let's just roll with it, roleplay, they know that they're about to get attacked by stealth aircraft. So they've got pairs of Super Hornets out looking for the stealth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs, 16 Super Hornets, and each Super Hornet is of course armed with lots of missiles, AIM-120D3s, 8 of them, and sidewinders. They will very usefully be patrolling in a small circular area. They have a AESA radar on them, which can detect our aircraft at a range of about 20 miles in perfect conditions. So I've drawn around their patrol area these yellow circles. I've set the yellow circle radius at 32 nautical miles to give us a little extra wiggling room. We've actually done something similar before, where we had the B-21 and Raptors attacking Russia, and we had these similar detection rings, and I didn't give them any wiggle room, and we of course strayed into the rings and got shot down. So I've given us a few more miles just to make sure. So that is in theory the best detection range of the Hornets against the stealth aircraft we'll be using today. And of course, very fortunately for us, they've left a little route that we can wiggle through. It would be a very boring WarGames if we didn't. And that's, of course, the route that I'm going to script our bomber through. Our bomber is AI only. It cannot be driven by humans. So I've had to script a nice little flight path through the detection rings of the Hornets. Red area is no-go just for roleplay because I didn't want to model the entire surrounding area. So we've got to pick our way through them here. Once the bomber gets to this area here, 150 miles away from the carrier, obviously, he will detect it with the sensors and he will launch his LRASM missiles. We're just there to defend him. We're starting from Guam, from Anderson today, the B-21. In fact, this comes into the second part of the request. Can you create a chameleon skin that blends in with everything? No, you can't. Unless it was like an invisibility cloak, like Predator. No. Why? Well, because it depends what terrain you're going over. Sand, sea, forest, Is it light conditions? Is it dark? Is it cloudy? Is it misty? Is it foggy? So no. So the best I could do was get my friends Tim and Rex to create a bunch of liveries for my B-21. It's just got a lovely big surface that we can show the skins on that can match in different parameters. So they've created all of the ones here apart from black and ghost grey. I'll just show them off now. We've got that one. That's probably the best for flying over clouds and water. We've got night. Marianas, that's literally made for the map we're on today, but again, it's not my favourite, so I'm not going to use it. This is my favourite one. It's generic clouds with a bit of dark sky, and that's what I'm going to use. I think that's great. It really breaks up the stiff edges that you get on this aircraft. I mean, look at the standard one. Obviously, that will stick out like a sore thumb unless it's night. And in fact, these stealth bombers are supposed to be operated at night only, but today we're not going to operate at night. And we've got that for desert, we've got that for whatever the hell it's for, and we've got that. So that's the best I can do with that, viewers. We will be defending her. We'll be in our Raptor with our AIM-120 D3s, because this is today, and this is what we've got at the moment in America, and some Sidewinders in full stealth configuration. Let's talk about stealth. Today is not a big shoot-up. I mean, it probably will end up as a big shoot-up, but it's actually about penetration, giggity, and it's about stealth and testing how well stealth works. The Raptors are today modelled with a radar cross-section of 0.0001 meters squared. That's our best guess. It means they can be detected by a GRA's radar at 8 to 20 miles, depending on various parameters. The B-21, obviously, it's a secret what its radar cross-section is. Well, it's obviously a secret because it doesn't exist yet. So I've guessed it's the same as an F-35 at 0.002 meters squared, which is, as far as DCS is concerned, almost the same as the Raptor. It can be detected at between 9 and 22 miles, I think. So pretty much the same. And that's it. Take off, escort the B-21, RTB, and see if we can do it without getting spotted. If we are spotted, it's actually quite clever in the way it works in DCS. What happens if one of them spots us, it will relay the last known position of where we were spotted at back to the Blue Coalition. It's all AI, obviously. And then they will pretty much just charge towards that last known location, but they won't be able to see us until they can see us on their radars again. If you remember last time we did something like this, it's quite cool because we can try and avoid where we think they last saw us, and maybe we'll see that today, maybe we won't. I should stop gabbing at this point, bearing in mind the parameters that I've set, guys. How well do you think we're going to do in terms of, can we do the penetration, and will the LRASMs be able to get through the ship's defences?
Doable. Radars off. Follow the flight plan, back in time for team medals.
Great point. If we turn our radar on, they will see it. Everyone here will detect that through ELINT and triangulators. So yeah, great point.
We'll penetrate.
I don't know. I've set it up, and like I said, I've scripted a flight path, but I don't know what's going to happen. And to be honest, stealth detection and stealth stuff in DCS is a bit touch and go, as you probably know, if you've tested it out yourself. So I really don't know what's going to happen, but it's probably going to be stupid and hilarious. Stand by. Welcome in, viewers. Today's pilots are fired at Simba, drop, cap, cannonball, and yeah, I said it, OG squirrel. Guys, I'm going to unpause now. Tactics are really important in a scenario like this. We've done something very, very similar against Russia, if you remember, viewers, with the B-21. And it was great penetration, giggity, but we did get spotted. You know, it's actually surprisingly hard not to get spotted, but we failed pretty miserably once we've been spotted, and we diagnosed that as me being overbearing on my guys. I gave them too many hindrances, rules of engagement and stuff, and we ended up just not firing at the baddies until it was too late. So today I'm going to be much more free. Start taxiing, please, Raptors. So this time I'm going to give you free fire, but the restrictions I will give you are don't turn the radar on until it looks like we're going to be intercepted. At that point, do what you want. Fight your best. In terms of what's visible today, I always have to make a decision, viewers, and I've decided to turn the map fully on today so everyone can see everything. The reason is I want you guys, the viewers, to see what's happening. Obviously, today's not super serious because it's America against America, so I don't want to go mil-sim. So we can see the map and we can see what's going on. And my pilots will see that today. That's not our default setup, but I think for today it's going to be best. B-21's taxiing. B-21 mod made by CH, of course, who you all know, along with the AGM-158C. Right, guys, as soon as it's halfway down the runway, commit. Go form up with him. technically we can do this, the whole thing, viewers, without getting spotted, and it will be a very boring mission, but that will show that we've modelled everything right and the stealth has all worked and stuff. Alright.
Trying to go for full hair in the wind mode, huh? Drops?
No, I was just listening to you. I was just listening to you guys take off. I'm not going to fly this whole thing with the canopy up. B-21 will be flying at his maximum velocity today, viewers, provided by his 2 F-35 engines, as we've got it modelled. Which is about Mach, I can't even remember, 0.9-ish. To be honest, guys, I don't even know if we've got the fuel to do... Oh! Someone's behind me. I didn't even know we've got the fuel to do this. So I had to script the B1 in, obviously. But the F-22s, I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't tested if they can be detected. I haven't tested. Double check. Radars off, everyone. Run radars 100% off. And the cool thing, viewers, if we do get detected, you can actually re-hide again. Like I said, the baddies only know where you are for when you were detectable to a radar. If you then re-hide, they won't know you're there unless they bump into you. It's actually, I don't know if it's designed to be modelled like that in DCS, but it's quite cool how it works.
He's going to be slow on his climb.
Right, yep. That's probably modelled about right then, viewers. I've overshot, of course, because Cap being Super Cap.
Cap, you should take this spot that I'm in center middle and look at the bottom of the airplane.
Oh, he turned. Right. Right, we're going to go through the soup here, guys. I'm just flying over you to Simba wanted me to go and check something out. Okay, viewingtons, let's take a look at B-21 going through the soup. Who's going to be the first to crash into B-21 in the soup? You know what, guys? Obviously, don't put your radar on, but do your master arm and stuff now, because I guarantee we'll forget. We're through! Beautiful sun! Right, I'm going to go and take a look at his lovely paint job, guys. He's speeding up. He's speeding up. About friggin' time.
I look at him following flight rules, staying under 300, under 10,000 feet.
How about that, guys? Oh, there's got a little marking on him. Look at that. I am a marking. One disadvantage of the B-21 over the B-2, viewers, is that of course it's smaller and doesn't carry as much. Time for a sexy flyby view, guys. Please let me know if I'm crashing into the bomber. 15,000 feet. Ooh, these flybys are looking sexy, guys. Oh, it's going up again. It's up to 300 knots. 17,000 feet. I was thinking about putting some air-to-air refueling in this mission, and I thought, you know what? I just can't handle that. Monday morning? Nah. We'll do it later in the week, guys. Oh. Turn. Wow, he really banks, doesn't he?
Well, he's definitely not an airliner pilot.
He probably will be when he retires, if he survives the mission. Ooh, is he going to survive or not? I just don't know.
I'm going to follow him because I'm interested to see where he's going to go when he's done dropping his LRASMs.
Right? I actually don't know. Guys, he's going really fast. Anyone else struggling to keep up? Well, maybe not struggling to keep up, but I'm right on the edge of my dry power. Brakes are off.
You're probably oscillating up and down a lot.
I do oscillate. I'm an oscillator. Not RC, Simba. You know I'm an oscillator. Right, I think that's today's flight altitude, guys. I didn't want to go too high because the higher we go, viewers, the more the hostile radars get to look at our underbellies, and we get less stealthy. And that is modeled to a degree anyway. It's not, it's not modeled like in real life, but to a degree aspect is modeled, so I'm going to keep as head-on and side-on as much as possible. Also, I'm aware before anyone says in the comments how horrendously unrealistic this is. Obviously, the Hornets wouldn't just fly in like tiny little zones contained beautifully with a lovely gap between them. Obviously, no. He looks really interesting from the side. If you can get my side on, I mean, maybe don't do it actually. I'll just do it myself. It looks like a guppy fish, or I don't know. It looks like a thing. There, you see that, viewers? That profile? Kind of cool, like a bird.
From the, there's a bank.
There's a bank. Jesus Christ.
From the left side, the way the white stripe kind of comes over on the top, just behind the cockpit, it almost blends into the cloud and makes the airplane look like it's got a weird shape.
Roger, I love this paint job. Look at it, viewers. Look how the sucker blends in. Almost the edges, some of the edges are almost lost. One of the things that makes this so stealthy in the B2 is it doesn't have a tail fin. Look at Simba there, massive tail fin. Hard to stop radiation bouncing off that tail fin. You can angle it a bit and stuff like that, but it's a big fat surface. This, no tail fin. Right, I'm going to try and look where we are on our leg. Oh god, we're hardly anywhere. That time I thought we were halfway, viewers, but we've actually gone nowhere.
We should have just passed waypoint 3, correct?
I don't know where the waypoints are, to be honest. I imagine it's quite hard to get a flying wing like that to stay in the air, guys.
That's the advance of the modern digital flight control system.
I mean, if that's true, which it obviously is, but if that's true, Simba, I wonder why Raptor has a tail at all then. Because a tail, like I said, is a massive problem for stealth aircraft. But the Raptor, I guess it's because it has to do much harsher maneuvers. Therefore, it needs that extra stability. And a question to the viewers, since we've got time to burn. Even with a modern flight control system, how does the B-21 or B-2 fly without a tail? Because you've still got that problem that you got no yaw stability. That thing is going to slip left and right all the time. What is it that it does to correct for that? Because I physically don't know. Have you got some little?
It's got air brakes, kind of like the A10.
Is that how it does it?
You got to remember we had a flying wing concept long before.
Yeah, but they were never really feasible though. They were never really. I mean, you did. I know you did, but you had all sorts of problems with them, didn't you?
Flight surfaces are referred to as a rudder vader, not necessarily a elevator.
So if you watch one of the stealthier aircraft in flight without the tail fins, the rudders, you'll see those little rudder rods constantly wiggling.
Right.
And I think it's almost like oscillation, so it keeps it zeroed via oscillation, and then when it needs to, control one or the other, it will drop one in.
Yeah, right. So it's always keeping it on zero yaw or controllable yaw. Clever.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch, for example, the Eurofighter, which obviously I guess you saw at Riyadh, its surfaces are constantly on the move. It's got that weird sort of high AOA in normal flight, and you can just feel the surface is constantly just wiggling.
And also, I wonder with the advent of all this, digital flying stuff with the engine being tied in, I wonder if it also uses the engines to adjust yaw a little.
Why not? Why not?
You mean like Maverick?
Yes, just like Maverick. Maybe not as extreme as that. Think how hard it must have been to fly the SR-71, guys. A plane that doesn't really look like it should fly. And no, none of these features on that. It was all stick and rudder work, wasn't it? And of course, a lot crashed. Also, at B2, which is obviously very similar to the B-21 in terms of its aesthetics and challenges of its flight control. One B-2's crashed, doesn't it? I think you've got 21, had 22, one crash. And that was cause, anyone remember? That was at Anderson, wasn't it?
Pitot tube filled with water and gave incorrect measurements, and the plane's computer couldn't handle it.
Was it, why did it fill with water?
Oh, because it rains there like no tomorrow.
So was that, I haven't seen the report, but was it a design flaw then?
It's components. I think they redesigned one of the components. I think F-35's had a similar issue, not Pitot exactly, but a component failed. The F-22 had it as well. There's that famous test flight where it got off the deck 200 feet and then just porpoised.
Wow.
And that was to do with the sensor that had failed, so they put, I think, triple redundancy.
Yeah, well, you need, I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing to do, really. When everything, FCS, everything is dependent on the sensors, isn't it? So you've got to have a massive redundant set of sensors and then a computer to make sense of it.
Yeah, sorry, Cap. I think the F-22, they were saying the sensor that went was like cost dollars.
Right, so stick lots of them on it. Right, he's just sped up. You'll know if we get spotted, viewers, because I've put a kind of trigger thing that should happen. It should say we've been spotted. That might not work. Triggers don't always work, but we'll know because the radars will start locking us. Actually, no, we won't know. We won't know because the radars won't lock us. They'll just start flying towards us. In that case, I better start monitoring the F-10, viewers. Oh, look where we are. We've done a thing. We've done a thing. No, they've not spotted us. We'll see because their icons will turn towards us. Yeah, our B-21 pilot is basically a Raptor pilot because he turns always like 60-degree bank. Of course, we in the RAF had a flying wing, kind of. We had Vulcan, but it wasn't really a flying wing. It was a fuselage, and it had a fin. Although notoriously well-handling plane. So much so that we had them flying for air show. These are 1950s, 50s, early 60s aircraft. We had them flying at air shows until, 5 years ago?
And they are beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Pop quiz, which James Bond film featured it?
Thunderball. They dropped nukes from the Vulcans, didn't they?
I just watched the No Time to Die Daniel Craig version.
The newest one. They have a Type friggin' 21 frigate in that, Simba. It blows James up. Ooh, I've just given the secret away, haven't I? Anyway, it does. Ooh, speaking of reading...
No, he prefers the pop-ups, the ones where you get the little...
my baby has lots of those.
To make the pictures move.
My baby has those. Guys, we've got to learn... has anyone read the book Red Storm Rising?
Yes, sir.
Right, well, I'm apparently the only guy in the world that hasn't... Oh, Jesus, I almost hit the B-21! Right, stop talking. We've got to do that this week, Red Storm Rising. The Soviet attack on the carrier group. They're probably the only person in the world apparently that hasn't read it. So we need to find... that chapter or something. We've got to learn what happens. Well, I do, so I can make the friggin' mission. Nothing happened. This guy's a knobber. Oh, the beautiful paint scheme, viewers. Sorry. You know what? I'm going to back off a bit, guys. I'm being a liability, so don't be too close to me at the moment.
When are you not?
Yeah, I know, right? So they've already backed off because they knew things like this was going to happen.
I was going to suggest, Cap, for the channel, you could do an audiobook read of Red Storm Rising. But actually, I think you'd be good at reading kids' books, kids' audio books.
Why not? I do it every day, so let's do it. Well, I would if my child had any attention span and wouldn't just rip the books up constantly, but one day I'll get to read them.
I think Matrix should read Red Storm Rising.
I haven't got the voice for it, guys. I haven't got the voice. Matrix will friggin' do it. In fact, I'm in the wrongest job in the world, viewers. I've got like the worst voice in the world, and I do this for a living. I don't know how it's happened, but if we can get Matrix, who's got a proper voice, it's going to be sweet. I'm a quintessential British gentleman who was in the RAF, don't you know? And I'm posh but classy with it.
In a jack.
Yes.
Oh, bollocks.
Right, guys, I'm going to back off because I want to see where we are because I've been, as surprise, chatting crap a lot. Oh, sweet. Just realised I was stamping on left rudder all that time. That'll be why I couldn't fly. Halfway there, guys, and we have not alerted. I mean, it's kind of easy, really. All we've got to do is fly in formation with this guy. And if my sums and I've set the RCSs up right, nothing bad should happen. So a lot of you are going to say, viewers, don't fly in formation, it'll make your radar cross section bigger. In real life, almost certainly, you're probably right. In game, that doesn't work like that. Everything's separate, so don't worry about that. I 100% tested that out viewing to Wilmingtons.
I remember us doing a video where we tried to see if the airliner could take a missile for us.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Air Force One or something. We were flying formation just behind it, viewers, to see if we could use it as cover to get towards a carrier group. Use an airliner as cover to get to, and I can't remember if it worked or not. No, the problem we found was the missiles we were using came straight down. So we figured the missiles would come forward, viewers, and hit the and fuse on the tank, on the the 747, but it didn't. They came right down on top of us and smashed us. So this was not stealths, obviously. This was F-16s and stuff.
I feel like the next turn's going to be a left turn, and I'm going to regret it and panic again.
Oh, there we go, Simba.
Simba, I know there's an AWACS visible on RWR, but don't shoot.
Yeah, don't do it. It's like a bull to a friggin' red flag, Simba is the next most my guys, I'm a liability. Simba's the next most liable.
It's either all go or no go.
As you do. Back to the realism question, of which there's none today, viewers. Would the B-21 know how to dodge around these rings? No, not really. He would sort of get a rough idea of where the fighters were, because he can detect their radar, the strength of it, and therefore he can roughly plot them. But nothing like to this degree here. So it's all a little bit silly.
I'm sure there would be a AFAC, airborne forward air controller.
Oh, right.
Probably.
You're right, Simba. Yep. No, I take that back, viewers. You absolutely would know. Yep. Because we can't use our radar, so we don't know where they are. Yeah, but either the very fancy sensor suite in that plane there that's all secret, or the AWACS will tell us exactly where they are in relation to us. So yes, well done, Simba. You would know where they are. So maybe this isn't as unrealistic as we thought.
Isn't that what the F-35 is? A flying sensor suite?
Right. So yeah. So the idea is you've got a load of passive sensors on the F-35, and so they'll know. As we all know, we've been doing this for 7 years, viewers. Sorry to keep chatting, but there's nothing else to do. We've been doing this for 7 years, and we found the best weapon is not the longest range missile. I mean, that's a good weapon, but the best weapon is the information. The more information you can gather, and that makes you the best fighter out there.
So I've got a new merch idea, Cap, for T-shirts.
Yes.
I think there's drops: reliable, steady, measured, calm. We should have a Be More Drop T-shirt and then a Be More Simba T-shirt, and see which side people are.
Right. Ooh, I'm going to go for Simba.
Drop versus Team Simba. See what T-shirt sales do.
Probably the people's champ.
I need to get myself a fan club.
You do. You need to start working on a fan club. You've got that sexy programmer voice, so maybe we can get some ladies involved in that. I don't know. Let me know, viewers. How do we sex drop up a bit?
You got to become the people's champion first. Then you get a fan club.
Which one is he? Is he right one? I can gun him now.
One more turn till target.
Oh wow, viewers! Wow, we've chewed up 45 minutes easily.
Turn to target.
Amazing, and we've not been spotted. It's all modelled fair and square, viewers. I've not, well, I can't not model it really. It's set the RCS and press go. I'm getting all relaxed now. I'm kind of hoping combat doesn't happen. Nice, simple flight for once, just without any weird S happening. Simba's so friggin' right. Last leg, no one's seen us. Ich bin, oh god, glücklich.
That's because I paid attention to your pre-briefing, Cap.
Wow, and that is unusual.
Many of the viewers probably just skipped through on the timestamp and all that stuff.
Would.
They probably also missed like the Patreon, subscribe, all that. Click like.
That would be
comment
appreciated.
below.
Fight YouTube censorship, viewers. Do that Patreon stuff. That is all.
They missed the thing about Cap's garden.
Oh, well, we'll probably keep that one out. I think we'll keep that one out of public sphere.
Your sprinkler system.
Yeah.
I'm going to worry now when you say you're streaming live, Cap. I don't know what you're going to be on about that.
You made Cap speechless.
Yeah.
Cap draped in a bikini draped over an F-22.
Why not? Oh, back off, Simba!
Oh, jeez.
Everyone off! Don't turn your radar on, we haven't been spotted, don't worry. A trigger should go if that happens. He's just doing a thing. Oh, he's firing his missiles. Alright, don't get in front of him. We're good. We're good. Don't crash into each other, do something stupid like I'm probably going to do. Look at that, viewers. 8 beautiful LRASMs! Right. Wow, forgot we were in combat. That's 45 minutes of whatever. Okay, Viewington, just stick with him. Okay, what's he doing? Where's he going and why is he doing it?
He's going to shoot. Oh, he nearly got hit by one of his own missiles.
Yeah, that's a B-21 radio thing to do. Obviously, I'll look at progress of the missiles at some point. In fact, I'll do it. No, I won't do it now because I'll crash.
Are we near an airfield?
We are not. I don't know what he's doing at this point. At this point, AI kicks in, going through the soup. There we go. I don't like it because he's presenting his frigging belly to the baddie waddies. Jesus. Guys, try not to crash into him. Oh, balls. Oh. Attacker spotted. Scramble. Right. Okay, guys. I'm leaving you off the leash. Turn your radar on. Do things. But remember, you can still hide. Oh, jeez. I've already got targets at break. 190. Use the map, the F10 map, it's there to be used. My thing's not working, viewers. Why is my friggin' BBR not working?
Fox 3.
Cap Fox 3. Right, I'm going to check the F10 and find out what the heck's going on. So far, the guys south of us have seen us and they are charging us. The guys break southeast have seen us and charging us. Basically, everyone's charging us and they've seen us. Right, just fight everything now, guys. Quick look at the LRASMs, guys, before the S hit happens. That's a LRASM. Right, come on, guys, let's fight. The south. Shit, we've got to protect the bomber. Where's the bomber gone? I've lost track on the Hornets ahead of us, by the way. Someone got missiles on both.
Shoot.
Yeah, plenty of missiles out on them.
Alright, first one's going defensive. For viewers, like I said, we're not going for realism today, so I'm going to use the map. Oh, Jesus. Alright, no more missiles, guys, because we've fired everything at these first two. That is an AIM-120D3, viewers. Oh, he's goddamn dodged one of them. We've just had a load of misses. Like, a load of misses. The problem is, oh, God. All of our freaking missiles are missed. Don't know why. Fire again. Don't know why that's happened, viewers. That shouldn't happen. There's a full breakdown in the technology right there.
Missile 12
Oh,
o'clock.
God, he shot at me. Why? I'm out of here. Cap evasive. Radar off. Into stealth mode. Yes! Splash! About friggin' time. What's happening? One's merged with us, guys. Squirrel, don't lose focus. Fire Dad, don't lose focus. Friggin' missiles to dodge here.
B-21's hit.
Oh, God, come on. Damn it. All right, fine. Guys, I've given you that map for a reason. Use it. What is that? Who is that?
Yeah, B-21's going down.
God damn it. Right, fire. Shoot that guy in the face, like right now. All right, let's get ourselves out. B-21's down. Let's just worry about ourselves now. Okay, I've got contacts at 180 and 200. Start giving them a bad friggin' day.
Shoot.
Keep losing track on the suckers. What's going on there?
Shoot. Shoot.
Turn their jammers on.
Turn the jammers on. God damn it, it's the jammers that are doing it. It looks like the AIM-120D3s has a problem with jammers, viewers. Make sure you've got your jammers on then. Let's go loud. Cap jammer on. They've got firing the same missiles.
Splash.
They'll have the same problems. Right, yep, you're all pushing the right way. Let's go, go, go. I'm going to bleed off to our left to take these guys from the south, east, and just at least put them cold, and then I'll head back to you guys. Right, because they're using their jammers, they've got good jammers on those super box, viewers. I can't lock them.
Shoot.
See what happens when I try and lock them? Now I can't find a home on jam.
Turning cold.
We're going, yep, we're going back towards base. 18190-200.
Shoot.
Cats burn through the jammers, firing. And heading on a notch, heading on a crank. Where's the other guy? Come on, where's the other guy?
Shoot.
I'm guessing that's
Shoot.
him. I got missiles out on the guys on the left. I'm catching up with you guys now.
School Winchester.
There's actually some guys chasing us that I was slightly worried about. I'm going to have to start burning in a second. Okay, hopefully I'm going to smack him. Yep, dead. Cannibal, your guy right in front of you. Be careful. Alright, guys. We've got some guys that have snuck up behind us. Oh, Fire's on it. Thank you very much. Alright. Go Sidewinders, Cannibal, and watch out for a merge. He will come up. Right.
Clock high.
I'm putting the cans on, guys, and getting out of here.
Very odd, he ignored me.
Shit, I missed right behind me. Ah. Yep.
Eject.
Oh, balls! Lucky
Eject.
son of a bitch.
Left engine fire.
Sorry, viewers. I turned my back to him. My back's not very stealthy, and it's a stupid idea of me. Alright, you guys carry on. Fire, merge. I did shoot his face. Alright, Simba, you're one more set of baddies to get... Oh, Simba's doing a thing, look. Well, that's one way of doing it. That's one way of saving the jet, guys. Going real fast and real high.
Splash.
Nice, right. You get yourself back now and get safe. 240 for lots. No, Simba's getting intercepted. Smash! Yeah, they're taking Simba's aggressors out. Hold on, Cannonball. Good cover. Ready? I'm the only one that's going to get killed apart from the B-21.
You said you were a liability.
I have to keep doing that thing while I'm concentrating on everyone else and not myself. Never
How
mind.
did our LRASMs do?
Oh, sugar dugger, me!
Oh, they're still going in. They're still going in.
Yeah! Oh, the F-35s are all up, but they're taking ages. They're not going to catch us up. Right, viewers. Great point. The LRASMs are 23 miles. It's looking like they may very well get through. Yes, well done, Cannonball. Right, you're home through. Simba, you're home through. Cannonball, you're home free. Drop, you're home free. Squirrel, as long as you get moving, you're home free. Fire Dad, you're not home free, but do your best. Look, he's lost track of us. At this point, he can't see any of us. He knew where our last point was, which was there or wherever. He's going towards it, but he can no longer see any of us. Oh, SM2s don't know they can see it. Dognammit. They can see the missiles. I'm afraid, viewers, that they're almost certainly going to get intercepted by America's sensor network at a range of 11 miles. 11 miles. Yeah. Well, there's your answer. No, unless you've got hundreds and hundreds of them, which you're not going to have because they're very expensive. All right, drops firing against Super Hornet. Our first volley of AIM-120Ds just missed, viewers. Sometimes you get glitches like that. We'll never figure out why, and then all of a sudden they'll just start working perfectly again. Right, you're home free, guys, and no one else has spotted you, so the F-35s will come in, but they'll be forever.
No, they can't keep up.
They're full burn as well, but they'll run out of fuel, so don't worry about it. I'll let the guys get back, obviously, but that's pretty much all the fighting done. Well done for shooting down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, so 10 bogs for only a loss of the B-21, which is unfortunate, but it's a friggin' bomber, and me. And I'm A, an idiot, and B, I was trying to watch everyone else as usual, so I didn't even notice them sneaking up behind me. But the boys got their stuff sorted and everything went well. Dare I ask what speed you're at, Simba?
Mach 2.
Of course you are. Yeah, nothing here could even keep up. Super Bog viewers can't even go Mark 2, even with missiles off. And neither can a Lightning, apparently. Mark 1.6, even with missiles hidden in its bay, so... In terms of detectability, they're about the same as us, more or less, plus or minus a couple of miles. That brings one more talking point up, viewers. What is it best to, in a Raptor, once you get in a confrontation like that, try and shoot your way out, or just race your way out? Simba just went really high, really fast, and they just couldn't see him. They couldn't see him. Is it best, would a Raptor really just go to 60,000 feet and just burn all the way back, or would it try and fight its way out? That's an interesting concept. I mean, the fighting way out didn't work very well for me.
Raptor guys would fight their way out.
Huh.
I just wanted to make sure somebody got home to pick up all the chicks at the bar with a cool story.
That's very important. Plus, someone's got to pay for that.
I ran away faster than everybody else.
That's not how the story at the bar goes.
He's got you there.
Weird. The scoreboard must be broken then, Simba, because it says you got 0 kills.
That's awkward.
Oh,
There's no scoreboard in the bar. In the bar.
Scoreboard's hidden, guys. Right, this is sexy expedited landing symbol Wimbo. Can
anyone check if the runway is clear of B-21s?
I'm checking and looking, and there are no B-21s currently on the runway, but there might be soon, so...
Say, there's a throwback to a few months ago.
Yeah.
Year ago, whatever it was.
Simmer's down. Look at that, viewers. These guys have completely lost track of us. AWACS has lost track of us, so they don't know what to do. He's going to boss the tower, I think. Ow. My frigging ear hole. Interesting landing, fire.
To make your not go down? Oh, they didn't.
100% did not go down. There is
I threw the lever.
There is a real Raptor driver that did that, by the way. Landed it on the belly, or yeah.
Odds are he's not driving it anymore.
Huh. No, he's not driving them anymore. Last guy coming in. Not sure how you're going to taxi, fire.
Differential thrust.
He is doing it as well. What a freaking nerd. Look, he's doing it. Watch out, he can't dodge. Huh. You may have scraped some of that expensive
I can't see anything out of my hood. It's pitch black.
Right, well, there's the thing. Right, guys, that's the end. Yes, LRASMs can be shot at about 10 miles by the SM series of missiles and ESSM. No, you can't make a chameleon skin, but you can make one that looks quite cool. Sorry for getting shot down, and obviously we weren't taking it too seriously, but a bit of fun. Any comments from my Pilots.
Good fun. I survived.
Right, you go and get those
With no kills.
You go and get those, no kills. You go and get those chicks at the bar. Hope you enjoyed it. Otherwise, viewers, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.